Mets should definitely not trade away prospects for short-term help. Friday night, the strains of Bon Jovi could be heard long before the clubhouse doors opened after the Mets' 6-1 loss to the Rockies. The clubhouse was filled with loud music on orders from Terry Collins to try to rally the mood around Citi Field, but it seemed few players had the heart for it. The Mets lost their third straight Friday night, unable to score with runners in scoring position yet again. After the Mets failed to score with 2 on and no outs in the 8th, recording 3 outs on 3 straight pitches, the crowd of fans wearing their white Mike Piazza giveaway jerseys lumbered toward the exits looking like zombies. Still, the Mets manager was looking for signs of life. "First of all, we have a good team. We're going through a rough time right now, we haven't hit with runners in scoring position, but we've got to quit rubbing it in their faces every day. We've got to lighten it up a little bit," Collins said. "We've got a lot of games to play. We're not dead, we're still in the hunt, and we need to loosen up a little bit, all the way around." But the Mets should not loosen their grip on their prospects to help this team right now. With rumors floating around about the Mets front office trying desperately to find a bat before Monday's non-waiver trade deadline, Friday was just another message to GM Sandy Alderson that he should not mortgage the future for a shot at the one-and-done wild card. "It's starting to look unlikely." The Mets fell to 5 games behind in the race for the second wild card spot, and 7 games behind the NL East leading Nationals, who were playing later in San Francisco. A team source confirmed reports that the Mets inquired about Reds outfielder Jay Bruce Friday afternoon, apparently looking to add insurance for a banged-up Yoenis Cespedes. By the evening, it seemed the Reds had moved on to talk to other teams about Bruce, and the Mets should let them keep going. Given their situation and their depleted farm system after last year's midseason deals, the Mets cannot afford to give up top prospects. With a fairly weak market of available players, it seems the Mets know this. One front office source said Friday that this might not be the year for a big move. Still, there seems to be some last gasp, perhaps ill-fitting attempt to shake up the lineup as indicated by the interest in Bruce. While he would add some run production, he would join an outfield already overcrowded with left-handed hitters. Plus, a right fielder for almost all of his 9 big league seasons, he would not solve the Mets' problem in center field. He is not the answer for the Mets right now. A deal for Brewers catcher Jonathan Lucroy, which was still on the table, according to source Friday night, at least makes some sense. He's an all-star who is under team control next season with a very economical $5.25 million team option. The Mets have put catcher Travis d'Arnaud on the table in a deal for Lucroy, industry sources told the News, but any potential deal would require the Mets to give up top prospects along with d'Arnaud. The Mets are not willing to do that at the moment, and they should not. Kelly Johnson, the veteran of 11 major league seasons, said trade rumors can invigorate a clubhouse like last season, when they needed a bat and heard the front office was out looking. Right now, Johnson said the rumors aren't affecting the team, but that they aren't expecting much help. This team, I don't see any place where there was a huge need, he said. Last year, we needed a bat and they went and got Yoenis Cespedes and they got the relievers we needed. Right now, there is no Cespedes that is going to be able to come in and do what he did. You don't make a trade just to look like you are doing something. The Mets shouldn't give up their future just to look like they are doing something to stir up some life around Citi Field.